do everything else. But if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
You know, for Orlando, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Gary Trent is out there with Suggs. And it's Stewart in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Wagner gets it to go.
Well, that's a good sign for Wagner. He's working to become a more consistent shooter from outside.
And Davis slams it home.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Suggs, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Here's Banchero. Durant pulls it in. And so it's the Lakers with it. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that's their third game of a long 6-game trip. And Davis gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Suggs, the pass to Stewart. Banchero in the post. Durant's there. Banchero the screen. That's good on the jumper. Wagner's got 5 now. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
MP, the pass to Durant. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, we saw Suggs' ability to take over games at the collegiate level, doing the same here in the NBA.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Banchero outside. Suggs outside. Over connect. Suggs no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. MP shot is off.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Pass to Wagner. Now here's Banchero, covered by MP. Suggs outside. The 3. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
MP inside. He's covered by Suggs. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by MP. Davis has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Trent outside. 3-pointer. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 8 rebounds in the game. MP. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner, left side. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for MP.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Fires the 3. No good that time.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
The Lakers dominating the game. For 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Suggs with the bucket.
And once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old-school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor. You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Davis with a screen on Suggs. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Davis.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Stewart, a screen on Durant. Durant against Banchero. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Wagner finds Stewart. Back to Wagner. The 3 from Banchero. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 43 points.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Wagner outside. Banchero against Durant. From 12 feet. Banchero missing again.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Pass to Durant. Fires for 3. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
The Magic shooting a disappointing 38%. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And stolen by Durant. Now the Lakers moving it up. He goes up. MP shot is off. Orlando shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Suggs outside. To end the run. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
MP outside. 3-pointer. And Davis good for 3. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Well, on those plays, Wagner knows there will be some sort of contact. He does not back down.
The Lakers making a switch here. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Second team foul.
Pass to Campbell. Inside. Here's Suggs. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Here's MP. Let's go with a three. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. The best thieves in the league. The steals leaders over the last month. Jalen Suggs, third.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again.
We see the Lakers taking the dub.
That's what I'm talking about. Great win tonight, MP. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones? Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Coming up soon, we'll be celebrating the Ritz Championship. This parade, you will attend home record. Every fan in attendance will be giving the replica championship ring from one of the many NBA titles. Just a reminder, folks, the favorites will be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot. The National Basketball Association of Los Angeles Lakers and Medical Sync, as well as Sports Expense.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Doris, here we are looking ahead to the postseason. Do you have a favorite right now?
Well, Kevin, like anyone, I definitely have some ideas of who I think could be there in the last one standing. But I'm staying neutral. Number one, it's my job, and predictions only lead to the possibility I'm wrong, and I don't want to do that.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams.